Hi guys, so this is the asynchronous video for September 28th and 29th. So we're going to come into our Google Classroom, and this is your reminder, of course, to do your attendance. If you are taking this class, if you're taking this class today asynchronously, you'll still go ahead and do the attendance form. As a reminder, this asynchronous work is due at the same time the other work is due, even if you're not in class. You find the asynchronous work here by clicking on this site. And it opens up to this page where you get to see where all the work is being listed. As you can see, there'll be an updated to-do list here and a video. So come back to our web page in our Google Classroom. This is a reminder that there has been graded work. This graded work has been sent to parents, students, and the administration, reminding you that these are the 8 and 2, 8 daily grades and 2 test grades that we have this 6 weeks. Up to this point, we are at the progress report period that went out today, September 28th, and you should have this work completed and graded in Skyward. If you do not have a grade there in Skyward, it means that you're missing work. You'll also note that you only have 3 more grades before the 6 weeks is over. And that we have, this week we have a quiz coming up over our capitals, our states, provinces in Canada, and capitals for both. You also have a reminder that there has been a reading assignment that we should have had done by today, but if you don't, you want to make certain you look over it before next week, as we're going to do our regional presentations over Canada and the United States. So come back to our class. Now get to our to-do list, which starts out our day today. When we click on our to-do list, so we don't have to open a new one, we always have a reminder to do the attendance. We've just looked over, let's see, our weekly schedule opens up this way. This week in class, we're doing the states, province, and capital practice. That's what we've done on Monday and Tuesday. And then 5th period, we'll do it Monday and Tuesday. They have a shorter class period. Wednesday, we have a states, province, and capital quiz. That's true on B day as well. And we start that on 5th period on Wednesday, and we'll finish on Thursday. Friday is a B day, so you'll notice we have online work on A day schedule. Our B day schedule shows us that we're going to start the U.S. Canadian regions introduction, so that you can have time to work on their presentation. And that's true again on Friday for 5th period. So that explains that schedule. Finding our to-do list again. We've talked about how many continents there are. Opening up this document allows us to see that we actually there are 3 models with respect to continents. The 7-continent model, which is the one that we're going to work from. It includes North America, South America, Africa, Europe, Asia, Australia, the Pacific Islands, and Antarctica. Now you can see that China, India, Pakistan, the Philippines, Western Europe, and most English-speaking countries use this format with respect to continents. There is the 6-continent combined Eurasia model, which is basically the same but includes Europe and Asia as one continent. And then finally, there's a 6-continent combined America model, which has North and South America included as one continent, and the rest the same. So now that we know what different continent models are going to be, if you saw a question asking you which continent model we used, you're going to want to use the 7-continent model as your answer. And just as a quick reminder, of course, in this next section, we're talking about the United States and Canada. I recognize that Mexico is part of North America, but we won't be including that, as the next section is inclusive of all of Latin America. The book, not Ms. Schuessler, okay? So make sure we've known this. The video there wasn't working for us today. The Tour of the States video is a very familiar video. Please feel free to go watch that. It will help you with our work here. The next 1, 2, 3, 4 links are actually video games. Yes, Ms. Schuessler is assigning you video game practice because these are going to help you practice for your quiz. There is one over the Canadian provinces and capitals. There's one over the United States and their capitals. There is one that's over, I believe this one's just the states, and this one's just that one's just the continents. Now, I would ask you to go over and practice those several times. Finally, I've given you a practice quiz document, and you make a copy of this. As you open it up, it looks like that. This shows you that we are dealing with 50 states and their capitals, and 10 provinces and their capitals. Go through, try to pick them out as you're going through the video game. And once you get wrong, list them here so that you know you need to go back and memorize those. This quiz is about rote memorization. I know some people go, is that all we're doing? Well, yes, that's all we're doing. But before we talk about those areas, you really need to know where they're located. It helps us explaining everything else. So we're going to go ahead and do this first because it's my experience. Most students know about 15 states in their own country. So we're going to make certain that we improve upon that. So that takes us to the end of our to-do list. And no, you do not turn in that practice quiz. That's just there for your own notification so that you know what's going to be there. And let's just say this now. When you do come in, I will be having you use something very similar to this for your quiz, except each class is going to take a different quiz. And you'll come in and you'll see it flash up there and you'll answer which state and which capital. The very first thing, though, you'll do is share this document with me, and it is timestamped, so we won't be adding anything after the quiz is over, and Ms. Schussler will have your copy. So if you have any questions beyond that, you're going to have to email me and let me know you have questions. I'll be happy to work with you. Take care and have a good day.